In December 2024, I planted my first 1,000 cabbage seeds, which probably means that we are already done with the whole project, both planting, harvesting, and selling. And today I am here to share my experience and how I was able to come out of this project successful, and also some of the do's and don'ts in order to be successful in farming. And I'm also going to be sharing some of the projects that we are currently doing on the farm and some of the things that we are doing differently. So if you are interested in going into farming or making money through farming, be it cabbage farming, cucumber farming, tomatoes, and more emphasis on cabbage again, this video is for you, and you probably want to watch it to the end without skipping any part of it, because I am going to take you through my experience farming cabbage here in Nigeria, West Africa. Everything I'm going to share in this video is going to come off from my own experience. If you have a different experience, just let us know in the comments section. Just in case you're new to the channel and you're wondering who I am, my name is Danica Kosy. I'm a Nigerian content creator and an entrepreneur. Not so long ago, I started out my journey as a farmer. And that was in 2023, and then I started my journey officially in 2024 in a land that I leased. But today we are in our permanent site. Okay, for those following me on Instagram, you must have seen it in one of my posts. I have no passion for farming whatsoever. This whole journey of mine did not start as a result of passion. For me, it is all about money. It is all about investing, just like it is about money for most of you watching me right now. But then again, as someone who has been through the journey, or someone who is still going through the journey of farming, I dare to tell you guys that the money alone is not enough, to be honest. If I tell you guys that I've never incurred any loss throughout this journey of mine, then I'll be a liar. To be honest with you guys, I have lost and I have gained. Yes, so this is our cabbage farm. You know, I said I was not going to talk about this cabbage farm until we are sure that it was a success. We went, we saw, and we conquered. Actually, this was more like us, trying it out for the very first time. This time we have never done it before. So we decided to start with just 1,000 plants. Remember, you guys, I told you that we are trying to build an integrated farm. We have been, trying to be, adding some things, gradually. Unlike when we started, that we would just, plant whatever thing that comes to our mind, wherever we want to plant it and whenever we want to plant it. Things are beginning to change. I feel like we are trying to minimize our risk. We are no longer planting by impulse. We plant when we think it is absolutely necessary. I am going to explain everything that I mean in this video. This is one of the major mistakes that I have seen that a lot of farmers make. They plant based on impulse, because you had of the amount of profits that you could make, the potential profit that you could make, and then you go ahead and plant the whole world. At the end of the day, you end up selling it at a giveaway price. You guys, I am talking out of experience. This is something that I've experienced firsthand. So for this particular cabbage farm, we started with just 1,000 plants. I am really so excited about this cabbage farm. You know why? Because this is actually one of the plants, or one of the things that we have done in this farm that did not give us headache. It is low maintenance crop. It did so well, unlike some other crops that we have done. A lot of people believe that for you to be able to grow cabbage successfully, you must be residing in the northern part of Nigeria. Like, a lot of people does not know that it is possible to grow cabbage in any other part of this country that is not the north. Generally, cabbage requires a lot of water and cool conditions for it to be able to form big heads. So for you to go into cabbage farming in the first place, you must have a great water source, a source where you draw your water from, right? It could be from the stream. When I talk about the stream, I mean the stream that never runs dry, unlike mine, which you are going to see here the whole story and the whole gist in between this video. You have to have a really good source of water. In our own case, we did irrigation, so we made sure that it was getting a lot of water supply. And trust me, guys, this cabbage it did extremely good. It did so well. So because of the kind of condition and the kind of weather that cabbage likes, it is always good to select a variety that suits your environment, a variety that suits your ecological condition. And not just that, you have to select a variety that forms a solid head over a short period of time. This is very essential. If you are just like me, people like us that cannot wait that does not like doing a very long-term investment, and the one that suits your soil type, so for you to achieve maximum results. High quality cabbage seeds have a higher rate of germination. They are more resistant to pest attacks, they are more resistant to diseases, and also they produce bigger cabbage heads and they mature faster. You also need to pick the best season and the best time to plant your cabbage. This also matters a lot. As for me, in our own farm, we planted ours in December. Within that period, the weather is usually very cool. Generally, cabbage usually takes about 4 months from seeding to harvesting. So the nursery takes approximately 1 month, and then from transplanting to harvesting takes about 3 months. Okay, so everything is 4 months altogether. So you also need to select an area with good soil drainage. So not just that, an area that is rich in organic matters. So as for us, we did that, and then we added as much manure as possible. I cannot say it enough on this channel that when it comes to planting, just like in human being, it is usually garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you feed your crops is what it is going to give to you in return. If you are stingy with feeding them, it is going to be stingy with what it is going to give you. So we fed it so well, and we did not regret that. Add as much manure as possible. Ensure you get the nutrition right. Also ensure that your plants are well protected. Protect it from pests, okay, and insects. Protect it from diseases. You do this by using the appropriate pest control methods, the one that suits you best. Apart from that, you also need to ensure good field hygiene. This is going to help you reduce competition for resources. You have to weed as often as possible, and also remove other unwanted plants that is growing within your cabbage farm. This is going to increase the amount of nutrient that your cabbage gets. It is also going to make sure that whatever you apply, whatever fertilizer, manures, whatever it is that you give to your cabbage, it gets it 100%. It does not get to struggle or share the nutrients with other unwanted waves, other unwanted plants and all. If it is possible, do a no-weed policy if you can, because I know that personally, I know that sometimes it can be a struggle. Like truly, I will not lie for you guys, but in our own farm, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Whenever we have enough workers, we do no-weed policy. But when the workers are not enough, we'll manage the workers we have and all, and try to weed as often as we can. Make sure you harvest your cabbage as soon as it forms strong heads to prevent it from cracking, because if you do not do that, you are going to start seeing them start cracking. I did not even know this was possible, not until Mr. Sam came to the farm to visit our farm, and he had to tell us, as soon as this cabbage starts forming strong head, try and come here, harvest the ones that are already strong. If not, it is going to start cracking.
Only fold it well with 2 hands.
With 2 hands here?
And then you decide where you want to bend it. To one side.
Okay. If you...
Oh.
Yeah, I harvested the first harvest from the cabbage.
So the other thing, when you want to take it to market, you don't remove this.
Okay, you leave this.
You leave them. So if there is any issue on the road, these are the ones which will be affected.
So when you get to the final market, you remove the outer ones. The middle one is what you want to sell.
One good thing I like about this particular cabbage of mine is that it lasts so long outside the fridge, and even longer when you refrigerate it, like when you put it in the fridge. Like you guys, I'm not kidding you guys. The one that I harvested like over a month ago is still in my fridge. Before we go ahead with this video, this is just remind you guys that it is that time of the year that you have to start planting your tomatoes if you want to make money. I feel like by the time this goes up, it should have been late for you to start seeding. That's what I mean, like starting your nursery. So, but if you would like to plant your tomatoes right now and then make money with those people that did dry season farming. Why I'm saying this is because the rain has started raining. I'm filming this video on a Thursday. It is probably going to go up tomorrow. And then as I speak to you guys, yesterday that was Wednesday, it rained very heavily. On Monday it rained, like I am not kidding you guys, in my location, right? So do let us know what the situation, the weather is like in your own environment. So if you are considering planting with other farmers during this dry season or doing dry season farming, do not start doing your nursery. You know, someone asked this question in my live, during our live video on Sunday. I recommend you try buying seedlings from the farmers who sell seedlings. Except, of course, if you do not mind whatever amount or whatever price you sell, you can go ahead and seed. So yes, but this is us in the farm. We have already seeded our tomatoes. So this is not actually the first one that we did for these tomatoes. We have already planted, we have some tomatoes that we've already planted, right? But unfortunately, it did not do so well. So we decided to seed another one. We have seeded way before this video will go up. Hey guys, today we are doing the nursery for our tomatoes, and for this nursery I'm going to insert the seed that we're going to be planting this particular farming season. For the nursery, we're going to be using only potted soil. Like I told you guys, if you want to make the most out of tomatoes, do dry season farming, and that is what I am doing. I wouldn't want to like go and start doing rainy season farming because I don't want to. I mean, like, you understand, right? I've already told you guys multiple times on the channel the reason for my decision. Okay, I'm filming this video in February. Okay, so we are doing our nursery today for the tomatoes. It's an Indian variety, I think. The name of the variety is Akarazak. Is it Akarazak? Akashrazak. So that is what we are going to be using for the nursery. But I just want to try it out to see how it is going to perform. Of course, that is not the only one that I am going to be planting. I just dragged myself to the farm. I didn't even plan coming to the farm today because actually your girl is not feeling so strong. But I just had to come. You guys, it looks like it's about to rain. Like, look at the weather. It looks like it's about to rain, but anyways, it is what it is. We have to do what we need to do today in the farm. So apart from the cabbage and the tomatoes, that like I am telling you guys that this is an update, we also planted cucumbers. Yes, you guys, and this time around we are doing it in the open field. We are not doing greenhouse farming, right? So remember the first greenhouse cucumber that we did? I told you guys why we did this greenhouse. That greenhouse was never meant for cucumbers. It was meant for our bell peppers. But this time around, we are planting cucumbers in the open field. We have already started harvesting the cucumbers, and this was how our first harvest went. We are trying to be more frequent with planting cucumbers. The reason is because it doesn't stress you as much as other crops do. Most especially tomatoes. I'll continue to talk about tomatoes. Tomatoes will stress the hell out of you. It will stress the hell out of your life, you guys. But this cucumber, it requires minimal effort, minimal everything, minimal time. It doesn't even take time. It takes about 30-something days, and then like from planting till harvesting about 30-something days, and you're already harvesting, like cashing out, and you're getting your return. At the time that I filmed this video, a bag of cucumber was going for as high as 20,000 naira. During our live video, I told you guys our borehole story, right? Whole life, you guys, this borehole that you're seeing right here, it actually cost us a lot. It cost a lot. In fact, not what I mean, like, it is not just financial cost. It cost us a lot financially, both financially, stress-wise, emotionally, and all. Like, we lost so much from this farm as a result of this borehole, right? Yes, because there was so much delay during the time we wanted to get this borehole. I said it in the live video. Those of you who joined the live video must have gotten the whole gist by now. The whole borehole story deserves a different video. Yeah, I'm going to combine it with the cost of drilling a borehole and the cost of building a bamboo greenhouse. Everything is going to be well detailed in another video. Moving on, yes, on this day we decided to get install solar in this farm. You guys will spend a lot of money in petrol. At the end of the day, it was not just funny. So this was the day that we installed the solar. You guys, it was just, I'm so excited. So ever since this solar installation, it has been serving us so well. So pumping water has been easy for us because we don't get to bother or worry about petrol. Also, in order to control the amount of weeds that comes out, in between the crops and the plants, we decided to start mulching. So if you are struggling with workers, or you are, running short of staffs, you can consider mulching. It will also help you reduce the amount of labor that you employ, in your full farming journey. Currently, some of the plants that we have on the farm are sweet corns, bell peppers, habanero pepper, cucumber, spring onions. Yeah. So, and some other things, okay, which I might be writing on the screen for you guys to see. And of course, tomatoes. They're also planning to plant another cabbage. So some of these plants that you're seeing right here were based on order, okay. We already have order for them. We already have some customers that asked us to produce for them. All right, so these are some of their orders. And of course, we have, you know, some extra, like some extra plans that we intend to sell to other people who were not able to pre-order, right? So that way we are going to be able to minimize our risk of harvesting and not finding customers. So like I already said, it is always good for you to find your customers before you start planting. So most of these corns have already been ordered by some of our customers, mainly by some of our customers that asked us. Whoever said that farming is easy, it is not easy at all. It comes with a lot of risk, a lot of ups and downs, like so many things could go wrong. So I am not even about to start telling you guys that it has been all rosy, because if I do that, that would be a blatant and a total lie. Maybe one day I'll probably share with you guys in those aspects that I've lost, right? I do not have any intention to be a crop farmer forever, but I sure do intend to be in the agricultural sector for a very long time. This particular statement I am going to explain to you guys in a more detailed video, or maybe when what I am planning comes to life, right? So this whole journey of mine is just like a means to an end, and one of those means that I have adopted to help me in my journey, okay, in my journey as a successful entrepreneur. Like you guys, I am not there yet. I am still, you know, trying to come up. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share this video, and leave a nice comment. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. I love you guys. See your favorite girl, Danica Kosy, but I love it when you call me my girl, because I am a baby girl.